We're swimming in financial advice these days, right? From crypto bros to super complex stock market strategies, it's a lot. But what if the real secrets to building wealth weren't new at all? What if they were written down like thousands of years ago? Well, today we're going to crack open the history books, or maybe the clay tablets, of ancient Babylon and see if their wisdom can still beef up our modern wallets.
This quote, this right here, is pretty much the whole game. It's from The Richest Man in Babylon, and it's telling us that getting wealthy isn't some kind of magic trick. It's a system. It's just a set of simple, understandable rules that worked for people 6,000 years ago, and as we're about to see, they might just work for us today.
And I mean, that's the real question, isn't it? Can stories about gold coins and chariot makers actually mean anything in a world of online banking, investment apps, and a crazy global economy? That's exactly what we're here to figure out.
And look, this isn't just some academic thought experiment. People right now are actively looking for this exact wisdom. Here's a post from a finance forum. Someone from a non-English speaking country is asking which version of the book they should get. It just goes to show you the hunger for these simple truths is totally global and stronger than ever.
Okay, so let's get into it. The richest man in Babylon, a guy named Arcad, he taught his secrets through what he called the 7 cures for a lean purse. And the very first cure, well, it's the foundation for everything else.
It sounds almost too simple, right? A part of all you earn is yours to keep. But really think about what we do. We pay our rent, we pay for groceries, we pay for our streaming subscriptions. We pay everybody else first. Arcad's advice is to completely flip that upside down. Before a single dollar goes to anyone else, a piece of it belongs to you. Period.
And the book gives us a super clear place to start. Save at least 1/10 of everything you make. Not what's left over at the end of the month. The very first 10th. Arcad put it this way. For every 10 coins that go into your purse, you should only ever take out 9 to spend. That simple little habit is the first step to making a lean purse fat.
And this is why that ancient advice is just so powerful today. Modern research shows that one of the biggest reasons people don't invest is because they're just plain intimidated. It all feels so complicated. But this first law, just save a 10th, it's a clear, simple action anyone can take. It cuts right through all the modern noise.
Okay, so you're paying yourself first. Your bank account is starting to look a little healthier. Awesome. But just letting that money sit there, well, that doesn't build a fortune. So the second law is all about putting your money to work.
Arcad had this really cool way of describing it. He said every piece of gold you save is like a golden slave that works for you. And every little coin that slave earns is its child, which can also start working for you. It's basically the ancient world's description of compound interest. Today, we just call it an investment portfolio, but the idea is exactly the same.
So, how do we put our money to work today? Well, the options are pretty much endless. You've still got the timeless stuff like land or physical gold, but now we have all these modern tools, from digital gold held in an account to stocks and mutual funds that let you own a tiny piece of the biggest companies in the world.
And the difference this makes is dramatic. Just look, if you only save, your wealth grows, but it's slow, like that first bar. But when you invest, when you make your gold labor, that growth just takes off. And modern studies confirm this over and over. People who invest in the market simply build more wealth over time. It's a fact.
Now for the third law. Because once you start building up some wealth and putting it to work, a whole new problem pops up. You've got to protect it. Because as the book warns us, misfortune loves a shining mark.
This quote comes from a key story in the book. Arcad's very first investment was a total disaster. He gave all his savings to a brickmaker who was going on a trip to buy rare jewels. The problem? Brickmakers know about bricks, not jewels. The guy got totally swindled, and Arcad lost everything. The lesson was brutal, but it was crystal clear. Only take advice from people who actually know what they're talking about.
Let's be real. Today's brickmakers are a lot harder to spot. They can be slick websites, super convincing emails, or those get-rich-quick schemes that sound way too good to be true. And the danger is real. A recent study actually found that lower financial literacy makes people way more likely to fall for financial fraud. So trusting only the experts is more important than ever.
So how do we guard our treasure in this digital age? Well, financial institutions give us the modern version of building a fortress. It means doing things like typing your bank's website address in directly instead of clicking on a link. It means never, ever clicking on links in emails asking for your personal info. Using things like multi-factor security for online payments. And yeah, keeping your computer clean with antivirus software. These are the new walls protecting our wealth.
So when you put these 3 timeless laws together, pay yourself, make your gold labor, and guard your treasure, you're not just saving some money anymore. You are actually building a system. You're creating a pathway to real, honest-to-goodness financial independence.
At the end of the day, whether you call it ancient wisdom from Babylon or modern financial literacy, the goal is exactly the same: empowerment. Like this person said in a recent study, it's about getting the power to control your own financial future. It lets you be the architect of your own life.
So, here's the ultimate takeaway. It's kind of wild, but from those ancient clay tablets to the latest academic papers, the conclusion is identical. Understanding and using these simple laws of money is the most reliable way to secure your financial future. The world has changed, but the truth hasn't.
You know, the stories from Babylon teach us that every great fortune, every single one, started with a single decision. The decision to keep that first coin. It's not about how much you have. It's about starting the habit. So the question really isn't whether this ancient wisdom still works. The real question is, what will be the first coin you keep for yourself?